Hello, good day everybody. So for today's presentation for the subject PPH 3093 Organizational Development Assignment 2, we are going to discuss on the force field analysis for the SME company which is Coopmart. So for our presentation, we have four parts, which is part 1 is the force field analysis, part 2 is the major problem, part 3 is the action research model, and part 4 is the suggestion.
Hi guys, I'm Ikram. Rizal and I are going to explain about part 1, which is the force field analysis. There are 5 forces of change in this analysis. The first one is deficiency in management structure. Change is necessary because of the poor existing organizational structure in Coopmart. Uncertain job duty can lead to disputes over who will carry out the task and when it will be performed. This causes conflict to occur regularly. Coopmart lacks well-defined hierarchy. Managerial roles suffer. Next is nature of the workforce. Since Coopmart employees are made up of various generations, some are young and some are older than others, there can be different perceptions and viewpoints among them. As a result, misunderstandings can occur due to difficulties in managing the generational gaps. The third force is improvement in information technology. Coopmart has become aware of their lack of technology update. It's time for them to change to paperless business by going digital. Becoming a paperless business is not only a fashionably green measure, it's also beneficial as it helps to streamline the company and improve the speeds in working. Next one is to improve the existing inventory system. Inventory management is critical in ensuring smooth operation of a business. As the current inventory system is not comprehensive, Coopmart bears high costs for storing inventory for long periods of time, which is a bad situation for them. Therefore, it's better to change for a better system. The last force for change is keeping up with the competition. Coopmart competitors are constantly upgrading their marketing tools, implementing strategies, and disrupting market trends. Coopmart needs to react by making changes and build their own strategy to survive in the market.
Okay, my name is Afrizah Awang and I'm going to explain about the force against change on force field analysis. There are 4 types of force against change. First is employee afraid of change. Every change that have been decided will be a confusion toward employees because they might think it will disrupt or affect their work. Employees also just want to be in comfortable situation or place without any changes in duties and responsibility. Second is cost. Every organization may face the same thing. Lack of financial resources will make Coopmart face the difficulties to send their workers to training, improve their skill and give reward to the excellent workers. Third is low worker morale and poor customer service. Restructure SMEs such as Coopmart should invest time and finance to training the employee with new technology and system, so that everyone will have enough knowledge and experience to handle the new technologies and changes in duties and responsibilities. Lastly, in force against change is inconsistent customer demand. Coopmart should implement the inventory system wisely so that they will not face losses because unable to fulfill and control the customer demand.
Hi, back to me again. I'm Tansha and I'm going to explain about part 2, which is the major problem. So after we done our force field analysis, we encounter that the technology is the major problem which cause poor efficiency and effectiveness in Coopmart. There are a few common problems that we discover in the technology aspect, which is the frustrated user. As new technology is introduced in Coopmart, the employee become frustrated as they feel it's hard to adopt the new technology, yet they get very used to manual work. Number 2 is the security threat. It is critical for Coopmart to strengthen their network security as it is considered to be one of the most important aspects of keeping the business secure, along with avoiding common IT issues that little or no network security could bring. Number 3 is staying current with the new technology. The fast changes in technology influence Cookmart as they have to keep up with what is trending in order to produce their customer with fast service. So if the customer cannot find Cookmart, the business destined for failure. Number 4 is backup and disaster recovery challenges. In future, Cookmart will become a bigger business. More data they have to recover, and if they do not change their system to a effective system that is more efficient, they will suffer a higher loss of data. And last is lack of skilled IT set. The employees and employer are in the absence or lack of IT skills. Employee and employer are already skilled in traditional work and have difficulty adapting themselves to new technology and new workforce. That's all from me. Thank you.
Once the major problem of the company are identified, we then use the action research model to solve that problem. This model consists of 6 steps to be implemented. In the first step, an authority person in the company should acknowledge the problem arise in Coopmart, where the absence of technology brings the company in static position or not moving forward. So the executive in Coopmart must define the problem first before moving to the next step. As the problem has been stated, the collection of data must be made where direct questionnaires are given to all employees regarding the improvement of efficiency and effectiveness of the organization. After the data collected, OD consultant must conduct an analysis using 5 elements that cause Coopmart poor in efficiency and effectiveness of technology. That 5 elements is frustrated user, security threat, staying current with new technology, backup and disaster recovery challenge, and lastly is lack of IT skill. Result of an analysis which source of the problem arise need to be mentioned to the superior by OD consultant. The result shows from OD consultant that the problem arise is due to the lack of exposure between employees and employee towards the technology. So, OD consultant then should create an action plan to make a change toward employee as employer based on the analysis of data before. For the last step, after action implemented, OD consultant have to evaluate the action in some period to see if the change is effective or not to Coopmart. If the change is not suitable for them, then OD consultant needs to check back the data to ensure the change is good for both employee and employers.
Next, I'm Nur Shakira would like to explain our group suggestion. First, the organization can implementing and develop the worker skills as it help Coopmart to prepare an updated worker in terms of the newest technology so that the employee will not be scared for trying new things. Second, the management are not only have to prepare West but also encouragement towards their employees for the willingness of learning new things in this context and up-to-date technologies. Besides, Coopmart can do a different strategy in manage the employers such as manage them by generation. Different generation have different mindset so the company can maximize the capability each of their worker. Next, as there is a quote said, communication is the key. So this can be a guide for the organization to communicate more with their employee as they will be able to learn the performance level of the employee. Last but not least, by doing a data about the progress of their employee, give the management a overview about why and how to improve the effectiveness of their employees. That's all from us. Thank you.